So the last couple of weeks I was neck deep in Red Dead Redemption 2 after an older sibling of mine was aggressively persistent in convincing me to buy the game.
Hey bro, you should buy Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay. And playing that game almost non-stop during that time, I want to give a few thoughts to the game. In single-player mode, the story is told very well that I feel like I'm interacting in a Western movie about a group of bandits recovering from a robbing incident that went south. It made me laugh, it made me cry, and at times it made me royally pissed off, but as if I were in the place of the character that I played as. The only problem that I have with the story is that the introduction keeps making me want to compare it to the intro part of Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Sure, I do understand that it isn't fair to compare because I get to move around and interact with the area that I'm in right away, but through story and cutscenes, I feel that it drags on and on and on to the point where I was ready to have Arthur at the gallows just so we can move on with another character and get the game truly started the way that a Rockstar game goes about. And how a Rockstar game goes is after the intro you spend 80% of your time playing, dicking around and procrastinating from continuing the story. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. In fact, Rockstar crafts fine games using that formula. I usually spend my time hunting for anything I can kill and try crafting whatever I can with it. I know to most that sounds pretty boring, but that's because compared to what I can do in the game, it is pretty boring. I could use that time robbing trains, dragging random townsfolk using my lasso while I ride my horse, or, I don't know, maybe continue on with the story aspect of the game. Well, I suppose, though, to each their own, and my own is roaming around the world making a rat explode from shooting it with a shotgun instead of using my varmint rifle. Bottom line, this game is fun outside of the story portion and really lets you play how you want to play. I'm just saying if you need to be a responsible person, be wary because this game is like other Rockstar titles due to it being a time sink. Speaking of other Rockstar games, like Grand Theft Auto 5, I've noticed that Red Dead Redemption 2 is flooded with dicks. I was trying to play online with my sibling, and it didn't bother me that a mission we were doing was something that could be foiled by other players online, but after the mission we were constantly hunted down by them and killed. I mean, I didn't notice anything they would gain from it, like collecting money and such, other than the satisfaction of dominance that one would lack inside their normal life outside of gaming. Yeah. That rant might be a bitter symptom of the disease of get good, but don't consider it as just a complaint, but as a selling point for you if you like being the aggressor of that type of situation, or what I like to call a jackass. Another thing I would like to mention is that I admire the attention to detail this game has to offer and how historically accurate it tries to be. I say try because I'm not an expert in that department, so how do I really know if it is giving us a load of horse crap? Speaking of which, some attention to detail doesn't need to be in the game, and honestly, I am ashamed to even notice that kind of detail, but the horse is a great example of it. Do we really need to see the horse taking its time to leave its own brand of apples on the ground after we feed it? And I don't want to mention what else the team created with the horse, but it involves the detail of letting you know what the sex of the horse is when you have to watch the back view while riding it. Hey everyone, thank you for watching a quick look on Red Dead Redemption 2. Even with anything negative I presented in the game, I still encourage you to get the game. It is so fun to play that honestly, it has been prolonging my projects, and this video is no exception to it either. If you like this quick look presentation, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, then hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you can be updated on the next video. And I am sorry if I do sound a little off compared to my other videos. I have been feeling under the weather lately. Hopefully I feel better for the next episode, which speaking of which, in the next episode I plan to review a game that is special and dear to me during the holidays. What will it be? Tune in after Christmas Day. Until then, happy holidays.